Hi, my name is Sharil, and this is the video log on the 16th of September 2015. And I am just testing out my sound equipment and seeing how everything is kind of working. And yeah, so I decided to record a tutorial of me basically animating stuff. It's not a great tutorial. It's not nothing that anybody who knows how to use Illustrator or Adobe After Effects won't know how to use. But I thought that I needed the practice. So yeah, the video is gonna start in a second. So enjoy. Hi, my name is Sharil, and welcome back to my video log series. I think it's a video log. So right now, I am currently waiting for the script for the psychoeducation video. But until then, I got a bit of a draft from my friend, and I figured out some things that are going to be needed for the video. And there's going to be a character called Dr. Carlos in it, and I've decided to animate little Dr. Carlos here. So we've got this guy here. He's kind of cool. Using Adobe Character Animator. And I'll go into Character Animator another time. It's a bit complicated, the things that I had to do to get this puppet done, but I'm really happy with how he turned out. He looks really lifelike. I mean, real, or animated. But yeah, I think so far so good. And I'm gonna go do another part now. So we're gonna jump over into Adobe Illustrator. That's Dr. Carlos again. Bye, Dr. Carlos. Close you up. And okay, so we've got this little psychiatry head here, and I'm gonna turn this into a motion graphic. So what exactly is a motion graphic, and what am I going to be doing to this image? Well, it looks kind of static, and although it's interesting and it's supposed to represent psychiatry, the mind, all these gears, not moving, it doesn't have that same effect. Now, if you'd imagine if each of these little gears here was turning as the, if you just use your imagination a bit and just imagine, this kind of worrying about, all of them worrying about together, and maybe as well as this eye here, just instead of just an eye there, it's blinking, so it's like blinks away. So that's really what motion graphics is. It's just basically making this little image here move. Now I have all the different little parts on different layers for this little face here. So we've got the eye, the small gear, the medium gear, and the large gear, and the face in the background. Now we're going to try and make this into a motion graphic. So we've already saved this, so we'll just save it again as PSY and Sci-Head. I like that word, Sci-Head. Okay, great. And we will close down Illustrator because it is slowing down my recording like something else. So we're going to open up that same file, that same Adobe Illustrator file that we were working with just now. So we're going to go here, File, go to Sci-Head, and we're going to bring it in as composition and retain layer sizes. Okay. So basically now we have the same image inside Photoshop, the same layers here, but now we've got a timeline. Now this timeline is over 10 seconds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the attributes of all those different layers over time to animate the image. Now we're going to start with the eye. So first things first, we're going to open up the eye, and what we're going to change is we're going to change the scale of the eye, but we're not going to change all of the scale. So if you notice, if I move this slider now, I'm going to change everything about the image. I just want to make it kind of blink. So I just want to unlink this, and I want to move this slider so it blinks. Blinky, blink, 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 blink. Okay. What I need to do to make it blink on the timeline, so I'm going to go out to about 2 seconds, maybe just before, All right. And I'm going to set a keyframe. All right, this keyframe is the marker for when things change in the image. So I'm going to bring this down to 0. So it's kind of blinked out there. And then we're going to unblink the eye here. So we go back up to 100. Okay. And let's have a quick look and see how that looks. All right. So now people don't just blink once, they blink a few times. And we're going to add a few more blinks to the image. So one here, move back a bit, put one here, maybe one here. And put a few more in. Right at the start. Okay, let's have a look. So now our little friend here is now blinking away. All right. Okay. And now we're going to make the gears move. So let's go back out here. Now this is going to be a bit easier. So we're just going to select all 3 gears. And we're going to go to rotation. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a keyframe here for 0. And we're going to ask it to complete a certain number of revolutions. Now the large gear is going to move the fastest at 3 revolutions over 10 seconds. This gear is going to turn the opposite direction. It's a medium gear, so it's going to go a bit faster. And the tiny gear is going to move the slowest. All right. Okay. Now, let's have a look. Scrub through. Everything looks great. And we'll play. Oops. There you go. And that is how you create motion graphics for animation. So not much else to do here, not much else to say. I'm gonna have to repeat this process over again for lots of different images and lots of different things, and hopefully we'll be able to finish the whole video on time. Okay guys, what did you think of the video? I thought it was a little bit boring. Maybe there's a way to spice this stuff up. I don't know. I personally want the like both the camera and the screen capture going on at the same time. So with like a little miniature version of myself, like at the start of the video, always there in the corner. And I find that when I watch videos on YouTube, I kind of like that method more because it seems more engaging. Like if you get bored of staring at what's going on the screen, you can just kind of look at the guy's face in the corner. So I'm going to be getting a camera this weekend, and I'm going to try and hook it up and see if I can get that style done. So probably the next video log will include that. And yeah, until next time, guys.